That's the wrong page of the Google Doc. One sec. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another session of Love After Life. Love After Life is a reality show-inspired actual play using the system I Want Your Bite by Rue Dickey over this 5-week-long series. I can't believe it's been 5 weeks. That's crazy. We have been raising funds for Planned Parenthood, and we still are tonight. Planned Parenthood is an invaluable asset to healthcare in this country, and so many of us would be lost without it. So please, if you have anything to donate, do so. Tonight, for every $10 donation, you get entered into 2 raffles. Tonight, we have a merch bundle from our incredible friends over at Goblets and Gays. Hi, Goblets and Gays. And the other raffle is our grand prize to be pulled at the end of the series, which is tonight. A merch bundle from V.E. Schwab, my favorite author. If you are thinking of donating, we have incentives. Check out the Tilt filing to see what they are. Tonight, you can donate for kisses and drama and really, really tough questions from parents and friends. And now, back to Love After Life.
Where do we see Anthea? Are you?
I think it's been a few days since we last left off. After the one-on-one dates, everyone left the castle and headed back to their hometowns to start planning their upcoming dates. So the manor has been kind of empty. It's mostly just been Anthea getting used to the silence once again. And you've been around a little bit, but not too much because it's my house. So why would you be there all the time? I think right now Anthea is in her living room waiting to be picked up to be taken to the airport.
The standard blacked out SUV rolls up. Etta steps out of the passenger side rear door compartment. Out flows this smoke. You can see that the inside is lit up in like party LEDs. You can see that there are synthetic blood cocktails awaiting you. And Etta dressed very casually. Well, not too casually, but more of like the sports, athleisure, business attire versus strictly business attire. You hear some fire trucks in the background. I don't know if you can hear that, but as they race by in the distance.
No, they're warning me. Don't go.
And Anthea, you just see Etta step aside and kind of gesture for you to enter into the vehicle. You see shadowy interns ready to take your bags if you have any.
I have like one large duffel bag, light packer.
So they take that, they put it in the back. Well, Anthea?
Yeah, and I get in. And I think I'm a little bit more quiet than I have been. And very introspective, just kind of like looking out the window, tapping my fingers against my knees.
Etta gets in as well, closes the door, knocks on the little partition to the driver's area as the car starts speeding away to whatever airport, train station, or shipping dock that we need to go to in order to transport you wherever you need to go next. And Etta does tap a little camera lens that you can see and says, okay, before we can let you completely zone out, we do have a couple quick questions. But once you get on the plane or boat or train, whichever one it is, to get to your first hometown, your first stop on your journey, once you get there, you can relax. We won't be recording you on your journey. The cameras will meet you there, though. So just so you know, when you get off the plane, expect cameras, but you're used to that.
I've gotten used to that.
So yeah, so if you're ready, we'll do a quick Q&A.
I am ready.
Okay. You just see like Etta like tap the camera lens like twice, and you see like the little red recording light pop on. Well, Anthea, here we are, the last leg of your journey to finding the love of your life. Your forever.
My forever. I can't believe that this actually happened. Maybe. I can't believe that this might be happening.
This might be happening. Well, if you, right now, the Anthea that we see before us, could travel back in time to the Anthea of the first evening on your journey here, is there any advice you would give yourself being here versus several weeks ago?
No, I've loved every single surprise.
And can you share with us just some of your general thoughts on Sloan and Yorgos, and just kind of your where your head is on either one or both?
Their worlds different. I have a really strong like communication with Yorgos. I feel like when we're together, we fit really well and the conversation flows seamlessly. And with Sloan, I think we have a different kind of connection. Yeah.
And just, you can choose not to answer this one. We just wanted to see where our head's at a little bit. Are you able to share with us what is a potential deciding factor that's coming out of hometowns for you that could lead to the end?
I want to know that either of these people are certain. They know what they're getting into and they're not going to have any regrets afterwards. And that can be hard to say before it actually happens. You never know what you're going to feel with time. But I just want to make it clear to them the commitment that they are making. Once you become this, there is no going back.
Mm-hmm.
You can't undie.
Yeah. And speaking of hometowns, have you ever met a former partner's family before? Is this your first time going home to see somebody's family, or?
I've never had a former partner.
So it is first time all around. Well, I wish you so much luck. As we always say here, remember, follow your heart and trust your gut.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to do my best.
All right. Well, we are only a call away. If you need us at any point, just let us know.
Thank you, Etta.
Etta taps the camera twice. You see the light go off. And shortly after that, we arrive to wherever your transportation of choice is. The shadowy interns help you pass through any security that may or may not be there, and help escort your bags to the plane or boat or train, whatever it is. And you are left to your own devices as you travel forth to your first hometown.
Yeah, I'm just going to sling my bag over my shoulder. I don't really need any help with one bag. And I will hop on that short plane ride to Connecticut.
Is this when I chime in?
This is when you chime in.
This is my turn.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. All right. So obviously the plane lands. Thankfully.
Thank God.
I have so much power right now. Anything could happen. I think Sloan probably, or at least either Shadowy Productions or Sloan would have ordered a car or a limousine to pick you up at the airport. And I think obviously it's going to bring you right to Sloan. We're not heading home yet, but we're taking you to some choice spots, or namely one choice spot. I think you happen across a Bushnell Park and you find your limousine slowing down. Also, anybody listening from Hartford, Connecticut, I apologize. I probably will get details wrong. I'm not from here. Anyway, so you pull up on, a very lush, beautiful park, nice fountains, nice water, beautiful green trees. Sun has recently gone down, so it's very comfortable, very nice. And you find Sloan just sitting on a park bench. Do you think she sees you coming up, or are you sneaking in any way?
I'm sneaking in.
Of course you
And
are.
I'm gonna
Of course you
go
are.
so tiptoed quietly, and I'm gonna stand right behind you and tap your shoulder.
Whoa! Actually, I heard you coming. I'm so sorry. I did hear you coming. That surprise was a lie. But I love that you tried. Hi.
I can only get better at that.
I think she kind of is very excited and maybe does some sort of weird backflip over the park bench from a sitting position. I don't know how she did that, because she's eager to hold you. So I think she scoops you up, does a little spin, kisses you if you'll allow it. Yeah. Okay. Good.
I think when you spin Anthea, the first thing that you'll notice is that she's wearing the jacket that you gave her when you first met a couple of weeks ago. And it still smells of musk and mahogany, but now also a little bit of that ocean air from Bar Harbor and like some old books.
Are the tickets still in the pocket?
Do you want to reach in and find out?
No, I'm asking you out loud if the tickets are still in the pocket.
Still in the pocket.
All right. It's gonna be so weird if no, it'll be fine. If I'm at my basketball game and you and your ghost roll up, I'll just try to handle.
I'll come with Keats.
You'll come with Keats. My boy.
My boy.
Okay, that sounds good. How are you? Was the flight okay?
The flight was easy. Yeah, I get a private little area in first class that covers all the windows and doorways so that the sun doesn't burn me up.
That would be. I hadn't even thought about that. The proximity to the sun is more alarming, I would
Truly.
say. Yes.
I'm doing okay. I've missed you.
I missed you too.
How have you been doing?
I asked you first.
It's been quiet at the house. I've been feeling kind of lonely, which is weird because it's always quiet at my house and it's always kind of lonely, but I can feel it a little bit more the past few days.
I hear you. I missed you.
Your turn.
And how am I? Terrified and also very happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be here too.
Two things can be true, and I want to take you someplace.
Okay.
And it's gonna seem weird.
Okay.
But it's something I would like to do with you specifically.
Let's go.
Okay. I think she calls a car. And as it's weaving through nightlife and city streets, you realize that we are pulling up on a river. And you see a boat prepared down by the river. And she leads you down to it and says, "It's my turn to take you to weird places in boats. This right here," and she gestures ahead, is the Park River. And what you see, it's not an open air river. You see like a concrete tunnel with obviously an opening large enough for people to get through. This is the Park River. It is 9 miles. We're not going to go that far, but it's 9 miles underneath the city. They installed it to kind of avoid flooding forever ago. And I would like to take you into that tunnel if you'd be okay with it.
I would
Is it
love to
okay?
go into the tunnel
You would
with
love to go into this
you.
creepy dark tunnel with me?
Well, is it
We
creepy or is it beautiful? You've said 2
It's
different
actually
things now.
well, you'll have to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I will blindly trust you.
You're gonna That's what I like to hear. I think she steps into the boat, first, to help you down into it, and I think we're on our way. Um I'm trying to decide, do I want this motorized or do I want to paddle to show off my muscles? Let's do motorized so we can focus on conversation instead. I know, Abby, it's tempting. I know. So the hum of the boat is very quiet against the concrete walls, and you'll see that there have been a number of people in here. Obviously we have lanterns on either end of the boat. Um, but you can see there have been a number of people in here doing graffiti on the walls, which is kind of an arduous task, given that you're in a river. There's not much room to stand. So to steadily use this as your canvas is a tall order. Does it feel creepy yet? Or do you like it? What do you think?
Oh, I like it.
You like it?
I love that people are so passionate about their art that they'll find any way to create it and make it be seen.
Like you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I should not have come here all the time, but I did. When I didn't like how people looked at me, this was one of the few places, since there weren't many people down here, that I could transform easily and be myself.
Mhm.
But it also involved me yelling angrily at nothing, because this was a good place to let that out.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in not forgetting your past, but if you have the opportunity to mingle in better memories with the ones that are, I think you should take it. And I think you hear the engine on the boat rumble slowly to a stop. And you realize that there's been a click somewhere. Like a motion sensor has registered something. And on the walls, like our lanterns, but not on the walls, there have been installed these lanterns. But as they illuminate, they are black light lanterns. And she says, "Don't worry, I got the permit for this. I called in a favor." And as they illuminate, you will see painted black light reactive stars all the way on either wall on each side and on the roof of the concrete tunnel, in many different colors of paint too. It's not all matching. It's very vibrant and beautiful and really stunning to look at. They said this was okay. I told them it was for TV, and they said it was fine. And the people came in and they painted this for me.
Did you do this or did you hire
I did
people?
not.
You
I
hired
did not do this. But I thought it would be nice
It is nice.
because where you are, you can see the stars so easily, but in the city, not so easily. So I thought maybe it would make you feel a little more home away from home. You know, there's water, there's stars. It's basically the ocean, right?
I love it.
Okay. I have something for you. Actually, oh my gosh, this is Kelly realizing in the moment that she got nervous and forgot to give you. I have things for you. And I think in the boat there's like flowers and like a gift. And, like, I had these for you. I was supposed to give you on the bench and I forgot, and I'm sorry. This is what you do to me.
You don't have to apologize. I was happy just being with you and seeing the stars that you had painted for me. So this is just extra. Beautiful extra.
I'm sorry. I got a producer drama. Obviously, Edda isn't there.
Oh, no.
So therefore, I'm going to make an environmental thing happen. I think, Sloan, in your rushing around to give all of your gifts to Anthea, that you shift the weight of the boat just a little too much. And you both and all of your gifts tip over into the water.
Okay, it's fine. This is not okay. It's fine. I got it. And she
wait. Shh. While we're in the water, stop. While we're in the water, I'm going to grab your arms and move my hands down to your wrist. And while we're just floating in here, I'm going to kiss you.
She obviously accepts that.
It's just stuff.
It's not just.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. So
Let's find it.
I think you will have noticed that, yes, you grabbed her one wrist, but up above her head, she was reaching for something before she was reaching for the gifts. And up above her head is a book that she is desperately trying to keep out of the water.
Oh my gosh. Edda! Edda!
Okay, I could. There is a little. Now, this is canonical. I know there's a little ledge in these tunnels. I've looked up pictures. I'm going to flip this boat back over. I'm going to flip it back over. And I'm going to start just bailing water, I guess, out of the boat. Will Anthea get back into it? Or are you just going to swim in the river?
I'm still in the river. I'm just laughing right now, but I do see you like really freaking out. And after
I'm
like
glad
30
you
seconds,
think my efforts are funny.
After like 30 seconds, I'm
glad
gonna start helping.
this is funny for you.
Sorry, you look cute when you're flustered.
Please get in the boat. She's shivering a little.
I will get back into the boat.
Okay. Give me your jacket. I'm gonna wring it out. She's gonna wring it out and then put it back over you. Okay, that's about as bad as it possibly could have gone.
It wasn't bad. But what's the book?
Okay. She just sadly watches the specifically made pulse macaron she had made at a local bake shop as they drift down the river. She had called ahead to have them made for you, and there they go. All right. I do have something else for you.
Okay.
That thankfully is not soaking wet. I know a few weeks ago you had everybody write poems for you to listen to. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous that I didn't get to write anything for you. But at this point, to me, a poem's not quite clear enough. I don't want anything to be left open to interpretation. So I wrote you a letter. And I think this is going to be the best memory I can mix in with Um, okay. Is it weird if I read it to you?
Please.
Is that okay? Okay. Okay, okay, okay. And you could see she's absolutely flustered by this. Okay. Uh, Dear Anthea, I signed up for Love After Life, not fully knowing what to expect, armed with only a good feeling in my gut. Hope brought me to a mansion by the ocean on a cloudy night, along with others feeling that same hope. I'm generally a pretty confident person, but on that evening, I stumbled for the first time in quite some time. Just meeting you was enough to put me off my game, which is wild for someone who's never off their game. And you saw that in me, someone who is not used to stumbling instantly. You took my hands and shared breaths with me, and I knew that in some capacity I didn't understand yet, you were going to change my life. I've been running for much of my life towards goals, towards success. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm proud of how hard I worked to get here. But I could feel I was missing something in my world, and it was you. This is all happening very quickly. I know that. But when things start to feel complicated and overthinking kicks in, I find it helpful to stop and look at the truth conveyed by the actions I take when I'm not thinking. When I was at your door the night of the attack, and you didn't answer when I called for you, I felt my heart sink to my stomach. Breaking the door down did nothing to ease my panic or my pain. And suddenly I felt as though I'd lost an arm or a leg. And that feeling remained until you reappeared, until I knew you were safe. What does that moment tell me about my truth? It tells me you're irreplaceable. It tells me I feel bound to you in a way I've never felt. And above all, it tells me I love you. I love you. And I'm sorry I skipped the part where I tell you I'm falling in love with you. I can only hope that was obvious. Don't interrupt the letter. Blink twice. I have to keep reading. Blink twice if it was obvious. Just let me know. Blink. I'm watching. Blink. Do something. Anything. Please. You're not gonna blink. It wasn't obvious.
I
Wrote
blinked.
it. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's dark in
It was
here.
like a fast blinker.
Okay. You do not have to say it back. I know you have big choices ahead. But the way I feel will stand regardless of what happens. You will not go unloved by me. There's a part of me that I'd allowed to sleep for a long time. And now that you've woken it up, I do not want to go back. I know it's a bit cliche to say, but they're right. When you know, you know. And I know. Love, Sloan. And it's kind of weird to say that part out loud. I put a little heart next to Sloan, which feels a little redundant with the love because I've already said love Sloan, and now there's a heart as well.
Can I lean over you and kiss you one more time, kind of cutting the rambling part off now that the letter is over?
Yes, please. Yes,
This one's
please.
going to be a little bit gentler and less funny than the one in the
Okay.
water.
Okay. Is that okay? Is everything
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay.
okay?
I'm sorry I made you feel that way with the door thing.
No. No, it was just proof. How are you feeling?
Great.
Okay, good. And it echoes through the tunnels. Now that I gotta go to my family's now, soaking wet now. They're gonna ask us why we're wet. Okay. All right.
We can dry off first.
No, we can't be late. They're
Okay.
gonna say something if we're late.
Okay.
But I just want you to go in there knowing that you are loved by me. And no matter what, I don't know if they're gonna haze you. They might. We'll see.
What do you mean?
Grammy is a wild card. I
What
haven't
do
told
you
you half of
mean?
my stuff about Grammys.
I already fell into a river. What more do I have stored tonight?
Oh, you don't even know.
No.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I
Okay.
promise. They will
I'm
love you.
nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
I'm
And then
nervous.
she kisses you back as you say you're nervous a second time. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
God, I hope this motor still works. Okay. It just stands up, starts. But there's no more drama, no more producer drama. So I'm hoping it still works so we can get out of the river. Do you want to go to dinner with my family while we're wet?
Yes, very much.
We could try off at the house.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess I call another car. I think I'm still trying to. I don't know if Sloan has any layers on, but she probably takes them off to make sure you're warm because she usually runs pretty hot. Which is why she gave you the jacket in the first place. But would either, as we pull up to the house, would either one or both of my moms like to describe the home?
I mean, after my better half, obviously.
Oh my god, you're always making me do these things. But the house itself is an older time, like, coastal house. It's got a wraparound porch. It's colonial style. It's got green paint and white edges. And Constance Bigay Stark is currently planting her begonias for the summer when the cart pulls up. And of course, I'm assuming you took a ride service. So she pulls out a baseball bat ready to beat it up because she doesn't like dealing with solicitors. And then,
no, mom, no.
what, honey, is that you? You get over here. She just runs over all 4'11" of her. Bear hug.
Hi, Mom.
Chrissy, she's home, and she brought the wife.
Not the wife. Wait, Mom, not the wife.
Yeah, you buy your fiance. That's what the whole show was about. Chrissy, it's Salon. It's our little girl.
I didn't tell them.
I'm coming.
I didn't tell them you were my wife. I just need you to know that.
It's okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
The front door like slams open. Like it is a hard opening. It's okay though. We're used to that in this house. Mostly because you can never tell when the wood is quite swollen. So you just open things with force, no matter what. And out steps this like 5'5" a woman who is Chrissy. I forget what order our last names are in. Whatever the reverse that order of whatever Constance's order was. And Chrissy walks down, misses a step, stumbles, catches herself. Oh my goodness, Sloan, you're here. What in
Hi,
the
Mom.
world? Why are you wet?
We fell in the river. We fell in the park river.
Okay.
You know what? I figured you two were getting up to some wrestling beforehand. That's so fine.
Wait.
Would you like to come inside? You know, it's so nice to meet you.
Yes. Oh
Welcome
my
to
goodness.
the family. And I go over to Anthea and just shake your hand. She's
Yeah,
this
shake your
round
hand.
little woman.
Chrissy
I-
just full on hugs you, like full body contact. Like we've known each other for 10 years.
Okay.
Like Chrissy just hugs you. Oh my
Chrissy,
gosh,
dear, did I hear somebody needs a towel?
Oh my god.
I'll get that. I'll get that right now.
Mom,
we're
no, you
headed
stay
in.
upstairs. No,
Thanks,
you're gonna break
coming
your
in,
leg.
Grammy.
Anthea,
Hi, I'm Anthea, and I brought you something.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
Yeah, so out of my duffel bag, I pull out a bottle of wine and then also a bag of seashells that I collected from home in Bar Harbor.
Oh my gosh, Constance, do you see these seashells? We can make the most beautiful wind chime.
Oh my god. You know what else we could do? We could grind them up and we could feed them to the chickens. That's gonna
Oh
be some
my gosh.
protein.
Yes, and a good source of calcium. So, you know what? I'll make some muffins with these immediately. You need your calcium. We've gone over this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
Constance
goodness.
just goes, "What a woman, am I right?"
They're like the most beautiful seashells, like the most perfectly shaped.
And we're gonna
seashells
crush
that you've
them
ever
up.
seen.
Not all of them. Not all of them. Just some of them are going to be a wind chime, okay?
Yeah.
It's a vision, Sloan. It's a vision, okay? Just
It's
the
a
process.
vision. I missed you both very, very much, and I
We
think she
missed you
pulls you
too.
both into a tight hug.
It's good family.
Grammy,
hug.
grab the
don't careful
towel.
down the stairs.
I'm fine.
No, you're not, old woman. And Constance shoots out far faster than a woman, like a bowling ball, to go and like catch her mother. Oh my god, Masana, you're gonna get hurt on the stair. That's not a towel. That's Sloan's baby blanket. What are you doing with that?
She's gonna love it. Here. Take this. I've gotta go get the cookies.
Oh, I don't know if I want
there
to
are
dry myself
cookies?
off with Sloane's baby blanket.
It's okay. It's okay. It'll dry
Yeah,
up.
we'll get you a
okay.
towel.
Okay.
And Chrissy's gonna take like both Sloan under one arm and Anthea under the other. Okay, it's so good both of you are here. Let's get inside. Anthea, we weren't sure what you prefer to eat or drink, so I have a little bit of everything. So come on in.
Okay, thank you for inviting me in.
It's a pleasure to have you. We want to welcome you to the family in the best way we can. And tell you what, she's quite a woman, as she just points over to Chrissy. You're about to eat better than you ever have in your life, young lady.
Stanny.
Oh,
knock it
I
off.
don't. Okay, well, okay. I'll hold you to that. I will hold you to that.
She's gonna open the door. Constance's just gonna open it for Chrissy. Ladies first.
Oh my gosh, Stanny's, knock it off. Okay, come on.
Come on, I'm so
I-
married to this beautiful babe. I gotta keep her. I could lose her.
This is them every day. Every day.
It's very sweet.
Um,
At what point is Grammy on the stairs? I have to know.
Grammy's on the last step. She's
Oh,
joining
she's so
everyone in the
strong.
living room.
She's so strong.
Oh wow, it's so nice in here. It's very cozy.
Chicky, you didn't even call me and tell me that you were on your way. I could have been down the stairs. I'm so glad
sorry.
you're
I think-
here.
I'm so happy.
I
to
baked
be
your
home.
favorite. Okay.
You did. Thank you.
Of course,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
I squeeze Grammy, but it's a definitively lighter squeeze that she would normally gives. I didn't actually properly introduce her. This is
Yes,
this is
yes, yes.
Anthea.
Who's this, dear?
This is Anthea.
Oh my goodness, it's lovely to meet you.
It's so nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Did Sloan tell you all her childhood stories?
Oh no, I
No.
didn't.
No,
Some of them.
I heard
Some?
a little bit, but
No.
I could
Some.
always
I'll get it.
hear
I'll
more.
get
Which
the,
ones?
the memory book off the shelf.
Do-
Let's start with
do-
their
Are
baby
there
book.
The memory
photos?
book.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
still.
Yes. You know what,
Wow.
Baloney? Why don't we go? And like Chrissy's gonna grab you because Baloney is your nickname, Sloan, because you're Sloany Baloney. Come on, Baloney. Let's go grab your memory book. And then as Chrissy
Oh,
like drags
Baloney.
Sloan
Okay.
out of the room, Chrissy gives like Constance like the look of like, dude, like, you know, dude. Question the partner look, you know. We have like silent communication.
Yes.
As like Chrissy drags Sloan out to go grab your memory book.
Oh boy, what's our family table look like? I feel like we have a doily over it, like one of those really big lacy doilies.
Oh.
What's the like? I think we got chips and dip. That's what we're starting with. Just a little something, you know. It's Christy's personal recipe. I would have eaten the whole bowl if I didn't know you were coming.
Oh,
I'm
it's
pulling the cookies out of the oven.
it's so okay. I don't need to eat that much. I actually don't really need to eat at all. I like to though. I'm so excited for everything you've prepared for me and Sloan Nibaloni.
Right. Where should we start? I think we should start with Sloane's first Little League game, and she opens up the book. I think Sloane is about in 4th grade.
Oh my god.
This is when you knocked out Baxter's teeth. You remember? He said something real mean about
Wait,
you.
I think I'm in the other room. I think I'm
Yeah,
in
I
the other
think
room,
it's-
Mom.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
this is your. I think this is your turn to grill Anthea.
Oh shoot, that's right. Yeah, look at
Yeah, yeah. Sloan walked into the other room, but I don't know how thin the walls are, so maybe she heard you.
maybe. I just know she's gone, and now we're alone. Like, oh right, that's what she was talking about. So, when are we expecting children, and when's the wedding?
Connie, no, don't pressure the children.
You're
And-
not getting any
yeah, I'm-
younger, neither am I. I'm just saying they have time. I want a 10-year plan.
You'll get grandkids one day. They might be fur babies. It's fine.
Well,
Fine.
I can't have children, but
And that is okay.
Oh, of
no
course.
pressure.
My apologies. Of course,
Pets
you know,
are
it always could be
fine.
furry children. You know, there's this lovely unicorn couple down the street that breeds Sphinx cats. They could be skin children too.
okay. It's just not really something we've talked about yet, but I'm sure it'll come up in conversation in the next day or two.
Of course. So what are your long-term goals? What are your intentions with our daughter?
Yeah.
Our intention is to have a good time. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I have a career. I make really good money enough to support Sloan if she decides if she doesn't want to sports anymore. I have multiple properties that I own and are paid off. So long-term goals, keep up with that. My intentions are to be as good of a partner as I possibly could be and be there for her and hold the door open for her like you did with Chrissy. You know, grind up seashells, make wind chimes together.
She's gonna reach over and squeeze Chrissy's hand across the table.
Chrissy's not there.
God damn it! I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting
Grammy's
that
here.
I miss my
Grammy's
wife.
there.
I miss my wife.
Yeah, my intentions are also to just miss my wife if that is what ends up happening at the end of this.
You know what? You seem like a good sort, Anthea. I will say I'm a little disappointed there's no ring. I expected better, Sloan. And she takes her hand and she's looking at it.
Connie, it's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, it's just that there's kind of a process and
The kids
there's a
aren't as
process when-
traditional as I raised you to be. It's fine. It's fine.
Gosh, you always were easier on Sloan than you were me. It was
Ah,
obvious you
what
need to
can
get
I
the
say? What
blanket.
can I say? I had to worry about you a whole lot more.
Ah, ya de la ma. Okay, you got any questions for her? Because I feel pretty satisfied. I think if anything, we need to ask Sloan why she got this beautiful young lady, her courtship rituals.
Okay.
Okay,
No, I
I'm
have
really just
one question. How
yeah.
often are y'all gonna visit? That's all I need.
Oh
to
well,
know.
my main home is in Maine. That's not far at all. The flight here was an hour and a half. We could visit all the time. You could visit
I'm
us
sold.
too. You would love my house. And I have so many guest rooms. You would be welcome whenever you wanted.
Amazing. Connie, I'm sold. I'm sold. This is the love of her life. It doesn't
I'm
get any better than
agreeing.
this.
You know what, Anthea? And she's gonna reach again across the table, squeeze your hands. Look, when I met my beautiful Chrissy so many years ago, not so many though, I look pretty good for my age.
Oh, beautiful.
It was in the midst of blood and me missing 12 teeth. I was on the hockey league.
You know what? Not too dissimilar to never mind. Go
I
on.
think
Girl.
that's when you hear like the creaking of the stairs, and you hear like Chrissy and Sloan coming back.
There she is. I feel like I was talking to the air. I'm losing it. Have I taken my medication to tequila? There you are, honey. And she comes over and she gives you this, kisses your hands.
Oh my goodness. You gotta, oh my goodness. We have company.
I think you find out how thin the walls in this house are as Sloan is returning as well. I think she definitely heard Grammy say, "This is the love of her life." And as she's returning, like, she's the color of a tomato. Like, not shying away from the truth, but is like this color. She's fully blushed. Everything okay in here? Everything good? Anthea, are
Just
you
grand.
you
Just grand.
just grand. Okay. We have the memory book, unfortunately. I went
It's
through
not. It's
some
definitely
rough-
not. Unfortunately, you're very fortunate to have something like this. I don't have any photos from my childhood. I have
Oh, no.
one painting of me and my family, but that's it.
Oh,
So
Oh, you
I
poor
really
dear.
love looking at this memory book.
Oh, Ma,
Well,
you're
we
going to
can-
have to get a blank one from the attic. We're going to have to start one for Anthea.
That's what I was gonna say. We could take more pictures.
Yeah, we can. How do you do Baloney? How do you do it? With the selfie? With the...
Yeah,
the-
you just hold on. No, wait, no. You're. It's on you right now. It's on you right. Do you
Is
want
that
to
why I
be
see
in
myself?
Anthea's memory book? Yeah, that's
would
why
love
you
to
see
be.
yourself.
Give me
Connie,
shit to my
here,
hearing
hand
aids.
me the phone. I know how to take selfies. It's fine.
I'm telling you, this woman, she ran the house like it was a goddamn military school. And now she's just all whoopsie doodle TikToks.
Whoopsie-doodle
Grammy
TikTok.
takes the phone from you, takes a flawless selfie of all of us.
Oh. I
That-
think Sloan nabs that photo and immediately makes it the cover on her phone, but tries to do it maybe a little slyly in this moment because she knows her mom's are going to comment on it if they see her do it. I think it's an evening of this. It's an evening of banter and just grilling, but affectionate grilling. And you'll realize very soon that Sloan by no means meant unfortunate that we have the memory book. You just see she went through some rough phases, especially in the early werewolf years. It was that combined with puberty, it does things to a person, you know? It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
Oh, Chrissy, remember when she had her first shed? Look at that. You had her out
Oh,
in the yard
gosh,
with
I
the hose.
know. You know.
Please,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Not the
She
shed.
would not stop shedding. She
I'm
was.
sorry.
We had to get an HVAC for the house. Oh my
I
God.
couldn't control my.
I tell you what, the birds had such beautiful nests that year because they just used all of that extra fur for their nest, and it was the woods were like it was so beautiful.
They smelled like me. The woods smelled like me.
And
we
you know
love
what?
Not a terrible thing.
And when it rains,
Exactly.
it smelled like wet dog. We can't romanticize this.
Oh,
We
honey,
can't.
but that's the thing. Your puppies get so big, and all of a sudden you're in the house talking to walls. It was so quiet without you, honey.
It really was. Yeah.
Well, I hope I'll be home more often.
We're hoping that too. Of course, we don't want to interrupt the honeymoon, but Chrissy
Take
and
as much
I.
time as you want.
Wait, mom. And just like quietly is like, I don't listen. I love her. I don't want her to. She's still got some choices.
Oh, she's got choices. I see. Is this that
Oh.
thing that kids do nowadays, where it's like you have the girlfriend and the boyfriend who's gay for the
No,
boyfriend?
not.
but no-
It's not quite. It's not quite like that. Not quite like that.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I
but
can hear all of this.
I need
am-
you to. I need you to pretend you don't. Can you pretend you don't just for a second?
I actually really. I'm gonna go check out your backyard.
Okay, I follow you.
I'll
That's
let you guys
precious.
know. I'll let you
I'm
guys
coming
talk.
with you. No, I would love to look at my backyard. It's been a long time since I've been here.
You know what? We have to, Constance, there's a thing. Why don't they just
yeah, there's a
I'll
thing.
help you with
You
the thing.
Oh my
The
god!
thing.
Right, the thing. I need to go change the thingamabob in the thing, honey.
They need to go change the thing.
It's okay.
They have to go change the thing, Anthea. It's okay.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. And she takes your hand and she pulls you to the backyard. Are you okay? I knew.
So sweet.
Is it okay? All right. I know the vibe.
The vibe
They
is
are
wonderful.
okay. Then why did you want to go?
No. It just seemed like you wanted to talk to your family, and I was
No,
just
no,
gonna
no.
let you talk to your family.
No. I want to talk to you with my family. That's why we're here.
Well, you told
I
me
want to
to
see.
be
They
fair. You told me
obviously
to stop
they
listening.
love you. No, I told you to stop eavesdropping, basically.
Eavesdropping the
Quickly,
conversation with you and your family.
Listen, even if it's performative whispering, you just gotta let me have that. They love you. It's easy to see.
I really like them too. You're really lucky.
Are you okay? Is it
Yeah.
too much?
It's not too much.
You would tell me.
I would tell you. It's just something I haven't personally experienced in a really long time.
Okay. I think she takes you to the porch swing where it like wraps around the house, and I think just holds you for a little bit and lets you be quiet to kind of process whatever you're feeling, and lets you talk if you want to talk about it.
I'd probably just stay quiet. I like the porch
Okay.
swing.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, as beautifully rabid about you as they are in your company, can you hear what they're saying in there? Because I can, and they're talking so fast.
I
I
stopped
think they're
listening.
watching us through the window. I'm pretty sure.
Then they are gonna they're gonna see. So your mom did ask about children.
Yeah.
That's a complicated conversation considering you haven't said anything about that. So that caught me off guard, Sloan.
About kids?
Mm-hmm. That's not something that that's a very complicated thing that you should think about right now.
Can I, Anthea, I can't believe I haven't told you this. I'm adopted.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So there's no rush.
I'm
It's
a
not
vampire.
like
We can't.
I-
I can't. You have to think about this logically.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. You think
Are they making
Vampires-
faces at us?
no, they're just curious. They're just curious. Wait, what does
They hear us
wait,
too.
wait, hold on. Why do you want kids?
No.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought that was pretty clear. I thought that was pretty clear.
Okay.
I guess I didn't. I guess I was just caught off guard. I just thought by the end of tonight, that should be a conversation that was had.
Sure. But you said it like I'm a vampire. Do you think that means you couldn't be a good parent? Or what do you mean by that?
I don't. My body doesn't work like that.
Like
Your body
I'm
won't work like that.
yeah, I'm adopted. They did not. I was not born. Like, am I making sense?
Yeah, you're making
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
You're gonna be. How old are you, Sloan? I
28.
don't know if we've had this conversation.
We have
I think we're missing a lot of questions. Wait, how old are you?
28.
You're gonna be 28,
Okay.
and you wanna.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I guess
What do
I
you
just
mean?
never really thought about it until your mom brought it up, and now I'm very confused.
About kids?
Yeah. Because what do you mean adopt? Because then they'll be older than you. Unless you make them vampires, but I'm not really into the whole legacy thing.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. I think that they're watching us have a really intense discussion, and
They definitely are.
We are handling the thing poorly. Like, I think we've all just picked up a chair and we're all looking at it. And we're trying to look very busy while not listening.
Connie, I think you put too much pressure on the girl.
Oh, you think I
You're gonna blow our chances.
No, I hope I didn't scare her off. It just, with
I
that last
know.
one, those fangirls with Sloan, I was trying to make sure she was serious. I don't want our little girl
It's
to get
true.
hurt.
Yeah, but how do you even know that Sloan wants kids?
That's fair. I should
think-
go out there and apologize.
No, I don't think we should go out there, honey.
Yeah,
I think we should just take a deep breath.
you know what?
and
They're grown adults. They've got this.
we have to let go. Danny, we talked about this.
Sloan, should we go back inside so that they stop freaking out?
Are you?
I think
ready to
at
go
this
back
point,
inside?
I'm like literally like kind of holding them, comforting them.
No,
Not,
I think
not
that
the
we
cookies
should
are burning. Get them out the oven.
Ah, dang it! I knew I shouldn't have done that second batch.
We
But
can go
let's
back
call the
inside.
girl. Yep, I think
Go back
we're going to open the door. You're going to open the door. Girls!
We meet. Oh, hi!
Hi.
You're right there.
We got the thing handled. Your mother, bless her stars, she helped.
Yeah.
She helped
It's-
figure out the thing.
It smells great in here, like cookies.
It really does. It smells like the ability to have your own choices and no expectations on you. We want you, of course. We should have some cookies. That's Chrissy,
We should
dear.
have to let's get some cookies, darling.
I'll
Get
get
the ones from this side of the pan. They're not as burnt on the bottom.
You remember and then she goes off on a baby story about how Sloan got in the garbage after her first change, and we had to we didn't know if we were supposed to take her to the pediatrician.
Yeah. Was there crossover, between being allergic to onions and are all members of the canine family all allergic to the same thing? Where's the crossover?
Yeah, let's to figure it out. Let's to figure out. Are you allergic to onions?
I don't remember. I don't even like onions, but is it because I'm allergic to them? I don't know. I've just never wanted to eat an onion since the age of 12, so maybe I am.
Connie, I don't think she was allergic. I think she just didn't want to eat the onions.
That's
Fine.
right. But she was
No,
Even when you
I
were a
was
baby.
totally allergic.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
still doing
totally
research in that field, honestly. The
For
food
cool
nutrition
moms.
science field is slowly catching up, and we'll get there
Yes.
one day. but also, Anthea, I'm so sorry. We had like I said, I wasn't sure what your preference was in food or beverages, but I did get a selection of things that are also really good for Sloan to eat too, being a high performing athlete. So I mean I did have some fresh blood sausages. If that happens to be up the alleyway. We also splurged and did get some synthetic blood. If you would like that in a cocktail or by itself, I wasn't sure what the preference was.
A glass of that would be so great. Is it Pulse? Look at the camera.
You stink.
And Chrissy's gonna go and prepare this wine goblet of synthetic blood.
We have to use the wedding crystal, of course.
Yes, the wedding crystal.
Why the wedding crystal? Wait,
Because we have
can't
special
use.
guests.
I think as much as I would love to do this for 3 hours, I swear to God, this is so fucking fun. I think at this point we need to
Yeah.
figure out a
Yeah.
way to. Okay.
Okay. So I think we sit down, we have dinner together, and hopefully talk of children does not come back up because that's something we got to figure out together.
I think I'm done talking about it.
No, yeah, I didn't bring it up. That was me, Kelly, saying it doesn't come up again.
I don't think I bring it up again.
It doesn't come up again.
And it doesn't come up, but we'll have a lovely family dinner where there's no hard
We have-
conversations.
Yes, no more hard conversation.
I think during dinner I kind of do realize that I dropped that on you the same way your mom dropped it on me, and I wasn't really prepared to have that conversation. So I am gonna under the table like take my hand and put it on your knee and kind of just like twirl my finger around your leg, just kind of like reassuringly, like we're good. I know that was an intense conversation, but like we're good.
Because like children were not even like a blip on Sloane's radar, and then suddenly they very much were.
Thanks, Constance. What are moms for?
But you can absolutely like you do that, and you can feel that following that conversation there was some added tension in her body, but you feel her instantly relax and just ease into the natural fun flow of conversation and how much she just loves being around and with her family because they're the best.
They are the best.
And so I think I guess I gotta take you back to the airport now.
Well, my flight's not until like 3 a.m. So I've got some time, but if you want to show me like a guest room or something that I can hang out in while your family goes to bed, or I can just hang out on your couch.
You can
Yeah,
take my
I can
you
hang
can
out down
take
here.
you can take my bed.
There's the whole detached garage that was turned
I
into
know,
Sloane's
I know.
bedroom. Okay,
Yeah, I have a whole
Yeah.
yes. Thanks, Mom.
I think at the end of dinner, I'm gonna hug each of your parents and your grandparents and tell you all that I had the most lovely time and you have the most lovely daughter. And I'm so lucky to have gotten to meet her. And then like then head off into the night. And
I sleep on
I
the floor because I don't rule out that my mom will like peek in to see what's happening at some point. I sleep on the floor. You take my bed.
And I
While you
think
relax.
during this scene, we reached our goal of $750 for Planned
What?
Parenthood.
Yes, we are
So,
currently at
thank you all.
775.
Who
We are
threw
at
me
what?
in the river?
We're at
Who did it?
775.
775 total.
Oh my
right
gosh,
now.
that's amazing. Okay. Thank you everyone for donating and helping us reach our goal. That's like the best thing ever.
Wow.
We will keep our Tiltify link open for donations until the end of the game. You can win a merch bundle from either Goblets or Gays, we love you, or VW Schwab, I love you. And we'll be back in like 10 minutes for our second hometown, where I get to meet more people.
Bye.
we see Anthea deboarding her flight, going through security and baggage claim and all that entails. And I think, hmm, Anthea, I think as you are coming down the escalator of KCI, you see Yorgo standing like down down there waiting for you. Huge sign, bigger than like him, like he's having to hold it in both hands. That in like in a scribbling that probably took like longer than it should have to make as neat and as colorful as it is. It says Anthea with like stars, a guitar, some like music notes, and like bats. Just kind of like decorated. Some stickers are there as well. It very much feels like it feels like someone who was far too excited and didn't really know what to do other than just to put everything that they could think of on there. And he's standing there with like just the biggest grin on his face. He's wearing black jeans, a blue shirt, and like a like red, blue, and white like flannel over it. And like the most Midwestern you've seen him so far for sure. And yeah, you see him as you were coming down the elevator with the brightest smile on his face.
I'm gonna do that airport run and hope that as I jump into you, you drop the sign and catch me.
Oh, absolutely. Like he sees it happening, he's like, oh, okay. He drops it and like squats down, getting ready to pick you up as you jump into his arms, like wrapping his arms around your legs and then like spinning you around in circles, just going, ah, you're here.
I'm here. I'm here.
And then he'll like he's I think you can tell he is spun around so much that he makes himself like a little dizzy and like
Oh.
and it takes like careful to like slow down, like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm sorry, I was just really excited, and like
It's
sets you down.
yeah, it's been a few days. I'm very excited to see you too.
I'm so excited to see you as well. I've been, I mean, gosh, it's the only thing I can think about for days because I've had to be planning and planning and planning. But hey, you're here, and that's what matters.
Wow, last time I was in Kansas City was a little concert I did in 2009 when I was first going around the country touring for Pulse. So what do you have planned for us around here?
Well, interesting you say that, but okay.
Okay.
Transportation is waiting outside.
Okay.
I'm thinking we can start off. We are going to do a little tour of the city on Kansas City is wonderful. And I think it's like I'm saying this as we're starting to walk off, and you see this bus that's kind of shaped like a trolley. It's got like a red top, green, and like painted like green brown, like almost like wooden. Um, i- a bus designed to look like a streetcar, and on the side of it, it says Kansas City Fun Tours. Um, and we'll just kind of like point towards it, and like I was thinking we could take a look around the city. There is so much to do here in Kansas City, as I found when I first moved here. um I think that we could just do like a quick tour. We can point out things that maybe we would want to come and see later. And then I was thinking about stopping by the Jazz Museum if you would like to join
Oh,
me.
I love a museum. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna love Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
uh and I think as we walk in, the like bus driver is like kind of, dressed up in like the blue like uniform and such, and we have it all to ourselves. The inside is decorated with wooden seating and like antiquated like poles and decoration, almost like you're taking a bit of a step backwards in time to I think it's like the 40s and 50s, somewhere around there, maybe a little earlier. um kind of vibe, and will kind of I think Yorgos kind of leads you towards the middle rear of the vehicle, further away from the bus driver, so we can have a little privacy.
Okay. Well, this is very cute.
Well, I'm glad you think so, because I can only hope it stays cute and charming to you and never becomes, what the hell are you doing? But
Okay, I hope that too.
yeah, no, I hope that. Look, I feel like, and the bus starts moving and we leave the airport as this conversation continues. I feel like we have done and seen like amazing things. Like, I mean, we can talk about the the reading and the carnival like all we want, right?
Yeah.
And the poetry and such. But I really wanted to take this time to think and talk more.
Yeah.
Just me and you. I feel like this is a great time to do this.
We have so
And
much to get to know about each other.
yeah, like you definitely know a lot about me
I
and
I know some.
my life. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know some of the big stuff, but I guess I would like to also um know more about you and things that you feel like I should know as well, especially since we are like a step away from uh eternity.
Yeah, I mean, that's a loaded that's that's a loaded
I
topic. Do you have, like, anything that you want to know?
I would love to know what you do for fun.
Okay. Uh, I love traveling. I've traveled
Okay.
all throughout Europe, all throughout, the United States, Canada. I spent a lot of time on the West Coast. I did some backpacking in Calgary. All I took the train from Calgary to Toronto. That was a beautiful journey. It's a long train ride, but I would do it
Yeah,
again in a heartbeat. Not my heartbeat, but somebody's.
of course.
Um, so travel is a big one. I love to write, you know that. You've
Of
heard my songs. I
they're good. Yeah.
and I love any body of water, which is why you can always find me by an ocean or a sea. So I love sitting by the water, writing songs, poetry,
Mhm.
letters.
How do you feel about
Um,
rivers?
oh man,
That's
that's a touchy. No, I
yeah.
love rivers.
Oh,
I
no?
love,
Okay.
I love a
Oh,
river.
thank goodness. Okay, because, hey, we do have rivers. We've got a big one, and I wanna make sure, um, you know
And any body of water makes me feel close to home.
Good, good. I I'm gonna be honest, I haven't traveled a lot in my life, and mostly because of my job and such, but it's really something that I've wanted to do more. I mean, I'm sure you've heard what people say about Missouri. Um,
I've, I've heard a bit.
a lot of the people in my life grow up in Missouri hoping to leave
Hmm.
at some point. And, I get it. I understand. But I've spent a lot of I've traveled, obviously. I've been to places and I've been doing more traveling as of late, but it's always been something I wanted to do more. What do you think what's your favorite place that you've been?
Hmm. In the late 80s, I made it to Europe, and it was actually my first time going back to Europe since I immigrated here. So I hadn't been there since I was alive. And I made it back to Greece, and I made it to Italy and France. And I think it's very cliche. I know those are the ones everyone loves, but those are the three I felt the most myself in. I felt very comfortable there.
Hmm, okay. Noted.
So yeah, would love to go back to Italy. Italy's great if you've never been.
I've never been. I've never been outside of the country. I do have a
Oh,
passport, but I've just
oh, we've
I
got to change that.
I would love to change that with you if things go that way. Um, awesome. Well, okay. Well, I've asked you a question. Do you have, we can
Yeah,
go
I
back
have
and
the same
forth.
question for you. What are some of your hobbies?
Yeah. I it's taken a while for me since my dad's passing
Mhm.
to kind of get back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
Um, and so there are lots of things that I used to do that I just hadn't had the time in my life to do that much
Mhm.
anymore. But I'm trying to change that and get back into it. I used to do back in college. I used to do improv, um, uh, like comedy. Um,
Oh, so you're funny.
I mean, I don't know. Do you
Telling
think I'm
jokes.
funny? Tell you because that's how being funny works, right? Where like just like a king, I'm your little jester. I do a little dance, and you go joke, please, and I go yes, my lady.
Okay, good job.
Okay. Whew. Oh God, I didn't think I was gonna pass that one. I'm not gonna lie, but we got there. But yeah. So that's something I want to make more time for in my life. I do like performing. I do like interacting with people.
I love
Um,
that.
yeah, it's something that I had again. I just kind of I didn't have a lot of time for, and there was a point in my life where I did have to kind of stop performing for a bit.
Yeah, me
So
too. I
yeah,
understand that too.
yeah. I guess what has it been like trying to going from I know there was a long period of time where you were just kind of doing whatever you wanted and no one really knew and maybe that's where a lot of the travel came in but is what's it been like trying to adjust to being a public figure again kind of.
Oh, well, Pulse came out in 2008, so it's been 18 years since then, right? That my math's right. My math is right.
Yeah.
Uh, so I honestly I feel pretty adjusted. I've actually kind of simmered back into anonymity almost at this point. Which I'll be completely honest with you, Yorgos is a small portion of the reason I was kind of excited that they asked me to do this show. Of
Yeah.
course, I was very excited at the prospect of finding love, but I've been closed off to it for such a long time that I thought, well, at the very least, I'll still be famous.
That's true. You are. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense and to be honest, I understand obviously not in the exact same way, but I I think I feel similarly. Um, and so I'm glad that they offered you this. I'm glad that you were excited to take it because it meant
Yeah.
I got to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been really eye-opening what I can find if I just allow myself to.
Yeah. I think as we're having this conversation, we're driving through. We've made it to downtown Kansas City. It's later in the evening, obviously, for you. So lights are on. The streets are bustling as people are starting to go to bars, and the nightlife is starting to boom. And this trolley takes us through this place. We pass by the public library at one point which one of the sides of the walls are sectioned off and painted to look like books next to each other. You see, gosh, what books are they? Is it again? Um, I think it's like the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and the Odyssey, and like you see like just like these towering books along like a city skyline. We pass by Union Station, this huge historical monument with this large fountain in front, with just like we are passing by history, both old and new, and people living their lives to the fullest in it. One of the great things about being out here, while Kansas City is a big city, the stars can still be seen in the cloudy sky here because the light pollution isn't as bad as some places could be. And we eventually find our way to the Jazz Museum. The trolley pulls up, driver opens the door, and Yorgos will step out first and grab your hand to help you down.
I think I can already. So I assume, are they playing jazz music in the Jazz Museum?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I think I would like to hear that as soon as I step off the trolley and we're right outside of it. I start to hear that music, and it sounds like real jazz, like back in the day. And I think I stop for a second and kind of like let that music overtake me and reminisce for a little bit. I really don't get the chance to hear that often anymore.
Yeah, and I think Yorgos can kind of like start to see the excitement on your face, and it's just like kind of like, oh yeah, okay, no, this is good, and we'll kind of like take you like kind of try to hold your hand fingers interlocked, if you will allow, and I think will kind of like lead you into this museum, and you can start to hear the music play. There's all of these exhibits of the history of Kansas City, and especially its history with jazz. There are there are what amount to quote unquote artifacts of of like famous jazz musicians, like their instruments, their shoes, pictures of them and like various other like bars and things, and we can see recorded performances from the past, some of which Anthea may have been privy to. Um, what is going on through Anthea's mind as the two of them are just walking around hand in hand, pointing out like things that they find interesting, taking moments to just stand there and listen to the music together?
It's kind of interesting. I do recognize a lot of this, and the music takes me back, but it's not in a bad way, but it's not in an entirely good way either. But the 40s and 50s were such a strange time for me. And
Mhm.
in my vampirism journey, I hadn't quite found myself yet. So this era for me is kind of a blur, and in a blur of a way that I probably wouldn't want to talk about on camera.
Do you think any of that feels like, does that manifest in any physical way that you think your ghost might clock?
I think I'm a little bit quieter. I because
Mm,
I think I'm pulling myself back into that era, and reminding myself of how differently I acted all those years ago. So yeah, I'm looking and I'm pointing, but you can tell like my big laughs have gotten a little bit softer,
mhm.
and my reactions are a little bit more of the like, "Oh yeah," kind, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, 100%. I think Yorgos does take notice of this, and but doesn't mention anything until we finish our tour. And I think it takes us about like an hour or so to get through all of like the main things without going to any of like the small like watch a documentary kind of deals. Um and we'll come out and just kind of like do that, like, we've just finished a thing that we're doing kind of decompression. And I think there's like a nice like kind of like walking area outside, and there's some benches where Yorgos will take you over to. that was that was great.
That was great. That that made me think about things I haven't thought about in a long time. I actually really appreciate it because I don't really want to forget where I came from. So thank you for thinking of that part of me.
Of course. I mean, we all are an amalgamation of all of the things that we have experienced, and
That
if
is
we
true.
don't take time to think about those things, then we kind of forget who we are in
Yeah.
some ways. I'm glad you could get that out of that.
Yeah. Plus the music.
Oh,
Best.
so good. If in the future, if it so happens, Power and Light District, great concerts. In fact,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where you performed, but I would have to go back through some old stuff.
I believe you.
Hey,
you know this space better than I do. I trust you.
well, that is what it is. Okay, so we could go through a bunch of museums and stuff, but I'm a little hungry, and I feel like I need to take you somewhere that is so quintessentially Kansas City.
Yes.
I how do you feel about barbecue?
I not sure.
Not sure. Okay. Understandable. There's a place that I would like to take you. I have already we've already done the preparations and stuff. I made sure that none of their rubs or sauces that they will have today have any garlic. And there, as far as I know, should be vampire sensitivity friendly, at least for tonight.
That is what I wasn't sure about. So
I'm already thinking ahead.
killed it.
Hey, yeah, look, I'm here for you.
I'm ready.
Okay. Well,
I'm
I
so
hope
excited actually now. I was excited before, but now that I know, I'm like even
Okay.
more so.
Okay. Cool. Let's do this. And I think we get back onto the trolley, and we take it through downtown out towards somewhere further. You can see that we're getting to like a less urban populated place. And we're starting to get what seems like we're leaving the Kansas City limits. And have not just the Kansas City limits, but we move from Missouri to Kansas as we take the highway down, and the road is flanked on either side by rolling hills, and just like we pass over the Missouri River and into the flatlands of Kansas. And the trolley pulls off the highway and I think it might be even a little confusing as we pull up here, because when Yorgos told you that you all were going somewhere to eat, this is, I don't think, most people's first thought as far as what they might be being taken to. As we pull up to this gas station, white walled with faded white paint wall with the brick kind of exposed on the side, green roof, and a big sign on it that says original Joe's Barbecue. And the lights are on inside, and there is a singular car parked out front, where I can only imagine one. I can only imagine. Jack, when we see you and you see the trolley pulling up, please describe yourself and how we see you.
Yeah, so Jack definitely like opens the door and is like emphatically waving. He's wearing like clothes that make it look like he rushed here from work, and he looks overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, but trying his very best to make sure that this is going super duper well. So he's just like almost awkwardly waving in.
So I think as we're pulling up Yorgos, who's like who has been like holding one of your hands this whole time, kind of leans over to you. I want to warn you now. Jack can be a lot sometimes, but he is good people.
Jack looks like good people. I'm loving those little waves. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. He
Is that one of your improv friends?
Jack is my best friend, and has been there for me longer than most.
I think we should hurry.
Yeah,
Jack's
no, we
getting
should.
full. Okay.
We should get no. Okay, we're coming out, and we come and like doors open. I help you out, Anthea. Jack,
Yorgos, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You're looking well.
You're looking
The
well.
outfit, you really cleaned up. I mean, you look as good as you always do
Don't do this. Don't do
every
this.
time.
And he'll go
time.
and hug you.
Big hug, pat on the back.
And
Hi,
Anthea,
Jack. I'm Anthea.
very nice to meet you.
Very nice
Kind of
to meet
curtsies
you.
and bows a little bit in a way that maybe feels awkward.
I lean into it. I'm good with people.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, let's go in. We don't have to do all this out here. We can sit down, we can get some food. I think as we start to go inside, I turn and I ask, would you prefer to sit inside or outside?
Oh, let's sit outside.
Okay.
Perfect.
Or-
We've got a table right by the gas pumps.
Perfect. There should be no one coming here. But if they do, we get to people watch, so that's fine.
Okay.
They're
It's not-
inoperable. I'm pretty sure they don't work. I
Okay.
don't think they work.
Oh, well, that's great.
I didn't try. I didn't
Did
try to
you?
use them.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Well, and he will kind of push like Jack towards, hey, can you just let them know we're here? And
Yeah.
okay, cool. Wonderful.
Jack seems like a great guy.
I love him dearly.
But before we go have dinner, I
Mhm.
forgot to do something when I saw you.
Oh my gosh, I hope it's what I think it is.
And I will lean in and kiss you.
And he will kiss you back, and like hand going to your waist, pulling you in as he does. And then when the kiss ends, he goes, oh, thank God, it was exactly what I was hoping.
Okay, now
Oh,
I'm in
also,
my element.
I realized.
Oh
what
yeah.
I
So the
forgot.
table's ready.
Hey, Jack,
Oh.
one more minute, bud. One more minute.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll just.
Yeah,
I'll go back. I was going to use the bathroom.
Understood.
Dude.
Yeah, go use the bathroom, bud.
Yeah. Sorry. Did you say something? I shut the door. You said
I
something.
said use the bathroom. I said use the bathroom.
Oh. Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Jack. I forgot to give you this. And he will reach into his flannel pocket, open it, and take out this small origami bat made with like midnight blue paper with like specks paint, like spray painted on it to make it look like there's stars.
Yorgos, this reminds me, oh my gosh, I don't want to keep your friend waiting too much longer, so I just want to give
It's
this to you
fine.
and
It's
go.
fine.
But I reached down into my duffel bag. I remember you gave me the origami during your entrance. I am not good at origami. I have found out. I did try, but I am really good with just little bits of paper and tape. And I made like a very like 6th grade level replica of the fountain in the middle of my labyrinth. It was supposed to be origami, but trust me, this looks better.
This is perfect.
Okay, let's go get dinner with
Thank
Jack.
you. Yes, let's go get dinner with Jack. And we will go in, we'll make our orders, we'll come out. And while we're waiting for our food, the three of us are sitting here.
So, Jack, tell
Do you-
me
do you
every
like-
embarrassing story you have about
Oh my
Yorgos.
gosh.
I listen. There aren't many, because Yorgos was always so okay. So well, we lived together for a few years. There were some times,
Yeah.
Oh, and they were
there were some
roommates.
times.
And
Just
we
kidding.
we
And
were
we were
roommates.
roommates.
And we were
We were
roommates.
We were roommates.
We were roommates.
Well, embarrassing. I mean, Yorgos. I don't know. I don't mean to.
I'm the normal
Nothing
one.
too
of the two.
embarrassing.
Oh, I'm just.
I
teasing.
have embarrassing stories about Jack. It
No,
doesn't mean
that's
much
not-
to you because you just met him, but I could
That's
talk
not
about
the purpose.
not the purpose.
Yeah.
I think I just before you say anything embarrassing about me, I would love for Anthea
Mhm.
to know that you were the kind of person who for Halloween would paint yourself like SpongeBob and then be stained like that for days.
That's
Well,
adorable.
it was okay. It was a great costume. Okay, got a lot
It
of
was a
run
good
out of that one.
It was a good
Okay,
costume.
did I leave paint everywhere? Yes.
Yes.
Did I regret it? Yes. Was our shower stained yellow for a while?
Yes.
Yes.
But it was fun.
All things pass.
All things pass.
Well, sorry, not all. It's a bit
All
of a
things-
faux pas on my part.
Okay. It's
I'll pass.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
anyways, embarrassing.
hmm
It doesn't have to be
Yeah,
embarrassing.
stuff about. Yeah,
Come on, Jack.
you guys like beer? They've got beer here.
They do
I
have
could
beer
get us
here.
in. We can
Jack,
get
you-
around in a moment.
Jack, you can just
Okay.
say something embarrassing about me. That's okay.
Yeah. No, we had a dog. I say we. I had a dog,
Oh my
right?
goodness,
Um, Yorgos, I think put up with the dog, but whether they like to admit it or not, these two got along pretty well. This was
Mhm.
what I think can best be described as an old dying beagle, and the two of them were a couple peas in a pod,
That-
snoozing
Aw.
on the couch and
Oh my god.
going on walks and the
Yeah.
hugs and the
Oh.
kisses.
Oh my
That's
god.
adorable. That's not embarrassing.
That's if you saw me
Yeah.
and this dog.
met the dog.
If you met the dog. Rosie was a beautiful
embarrassing.
girl. She was a lovely girl,
Mhm.
incredibly clumsy.
Aw.
Mhm.
And there was if you're not going to tell the story, I will.
Oh.
Because I do still have the pants you gave me from it. From when from when Rosie pissed on my Rosie was the kind of dog where she
Well,
would want to get on the couch with you, right? Because she wants to sit next to you. But she also has a space, right? On the couch. And so instead of just hopping right into the space, she will hop on the end of the couch and walk over every single person there to get to her spot. And so I'm sitting
Mhm.
there next to her spot. And then she hops on the couch, starts walking to her spot. She stops before she gets to her spot, sits down on me, and pisses.
I
Well,
think she was scared. I
she
think there
found
was
you
a startling
comfortable.
moment.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
you were a source of
You
comfort
moved.
Uh-huh.
for Rosie.
Yeah.
You twisted.
Yeah.
And I had to get a new mattress because she kept peeing on my mattress. I had the mattress folded up against the wall.
So
she would
I'm not
pee
gonna
on it
lie,
when I
this
was
sounds
gone.
less like a story about Yorgos and more about a story about your dog who wouldn't stop peeing on your bed.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
He-
okay.
I mean, Yorgos was there. Not every time with the peeing.
Yeah. You know,
But
I'm
I
going to
do-
make this
do-
easy.
that
I'm going to go get our food, and the two of you can
Okay.
can
Yeah.
say whatever you want without my eyes watching you.
Or your ears hearing us.
Yeah, that's true. Or that one too. And
I suppose
Yorgos,
those would be true.
and as Yorgos gets up from the chair, he puts a hand on one of your shoulders. Anthea like gives just a light squeeze and a smile before heading inside.
So,
So
Jack,
you go.
no, I was just gonna say, yeah, we're kind of coming down to the wire and you are Yorgos's best friend, is there anything that you'd like to know about me as someone who might be a part of his life for ever?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking. Yorgos has not really had a lot of serious relationships, any actually that I can recall. So it's a big deal, and I love that fella more than anyone, and they've been through a lot,
Yeah, I heard.
and I just want to make sure that they're in good hands and happy and taken care of. And how do you feel like you will ensure that Yorgos is the best version of themselves possible?
I think something that Yorgos and I have already gotten into a good habit of doing is talking everything through and being completely honest with each other. And I think that it's helped both of us already in just the few short weeks that we've known each other become better versions of ourselves. Just so last week, there was a situation, and both of us, in different ways, were met with self doubt. And Yorgos almost went home. But we talked it through, and I just told him how I felt about him and encouraged him that he was being a little silly. And he heard it. He listened, and he said he was going to look into taking classes to address that particular scenario. And that's something that really impressed me. You know, I don't meet a lot of guys who are willing to address the toxic parts of themselves. And not that that was toxic, but it was really cool that he realized that that was a part of himself that he could change, and then decided just to do it. And I think that that happened through just honest communication and not keeping anything hidden from each other. And that's the kind of thing I think we would keep doing. And honestly, beyond that, I don't know. This is kind of my first rodeo too.
Oh, that brings me some level of comfort. Yorgos, big heart, always had a big heart. Will always do
that
anything for other people. So
that I can
makes a lot of
see.
sense. Makes a lot of sense.
I
I-
think. Oh no,
I-
sorry, you go.
Obviously, you know about and then Jack is awkwardly starting on a serious thing as I think Yorgos walks back up. I'm sure you know about his fa. La 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 la.
Oh my.
La la.
Okay. No, you don't have to stop putting down like plates and stuff.
It's okay. Yorgos and I have talked about his history.
Yes, we have.
So I do know, I'm aware.
That's good.
And I just hope that I've, that it helped you to be able to talk about it with someone. And I'm glad that you have Jack to help you through this too, because I've, once again, you and I are on the same page, Yorgos. I've been there too. So it's hard, especially when you don't have many people to lean on.
Yeah. I think he'll like
Yeah.
under the table, like reach over and like put a hand on your leg, just like as like a comforting, like physical touch kind of deal.
I thank you for saying those things. I think if I had one fear with this for Yorgos is I just when everything was happening with his father, he became so distant. I thought I was losing him, right?
Yeah.
From the moment that he kind of, reconnected with his father to the moment that he passed, there was an isolation. There was a loss of the vibrancy that I think Yorgos really grew into during the time of our friendship, and I worry about this guy, right? And
He's really lucky to have
don't
you.
want to see that light hindered.
I love you too, bud.
Love you. We kind of squeeze Yorgos's shoulder, and then like a
Yeah.
little tickle Right on the
Well,
back of the neck.
well, like hold
Sorry.
on to your arm.
No,
You're not just a friend. You're like a brother. I can sense that.
That's true.
I never had any siblings, so I mean,
As
I
far
would
as
agree
I
with that.
know, neither do I. So we'll hold up his
It's a fun way
beer.
to look at it.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
Okay, so Anthea. Let's see. Gosh, what is there? What's more to talk about? How do you smoke?
Do I smoke?
Mhm. Like
Uh,
cigarettes or weed? I don't care.
Or meth.
No, that is a
No,
thing in
not meth.
Missouri, but no,
Not
not
meth.
no.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
no, none of the above.
None of the above.
Although I did partake in the first two
Mhm.
several times. But no, I'm not a habitual smoker of anything.
Understood. Oh, are you
Never tried meth. Don't plan on
No.
it.
Yeah,
But hey, you know what? I'm
It
only
don't.
100 years old. Let's see what
Only
happens in
800.
another 100 years.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Not sorry. Okay, not a habitual smoker. No. Do you mind being around people who smoke?
Oh, do you smoke, Yorgos? I don't know why I assumed medical provider. I didn't think about it. I don't think so. I don't
It's
really
a
like the
stressful
smell
job.
of cigarette smoke, but it's fine
Yeah.
as
No,
long as
that's
you do
cool.
it outside of the house.
Oh, it's more of a I do it at work kind of deal on like a break. Like
Okay.
for whatever reason, they will give you a longer break. I don't know if, and we'll kind of look at Jack. Like some jobs are just kind of like this. They'll give you a longer break if they know that you smoke
Yeah.
because they're like, you got to do your thing.
I understand that.
And it can be
That's why I
stressful
started too.
sometimes, dealing with families and their medical stuff.
Yeah. That is not a deal breaker for me.
Understood. That was my question. Do you have one? Jack, do you have one?
I actually I have it looks like it's the night's coming to a little bit of a close. So we have the time, but it is something that I do need to know. I know that we kind of had this conversation last time we talked, but I just want to ensure, like really wholeheartedly, that that an eternity is something you genuinely want. And not just with me. Like with me, obviously, that's the whole point. But
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
in general.
I've been thinking about this, which obviously have to, right? Because that is the end state of this.
That's the deal.
Right. I've spent a lot of my life here in Kansas City, and there's a lot of my life that also got eaten up in ways that feels like I wasn't able to do the many things that I wanted to do.
Mhm.
And when I look back on that time and look back on all of the things that kind of led to those moments, I think I look back in thanks at this point, in a way that I wouldn't be who I am if they hadn't, despite the tragedies. And Anthea disappeared. And producers heard. I'm going to vamp here for moments.
Oh
gosh.
man.
Oh god, hold on, wait.
Guys,
I'm
I'm
gonna
sorry.
go.
I got 2 slabs of ribs. I think it made the tray too heavy.
I
wanted it to be perfect.
No, I
Virgos, I'm
understand.
sorry.
Don't you don't have to apologize for ribs. Ribs are good.
Well, not those ones.
I would love for us to do that. Hey, everybody, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break while we find Anthea. Oh, no, look at that. Anthea's returned.
Yeah, sorry. I usually do tell the people I'm around when I have to like rush off to use the bathroom, which you don't think a vampire has to use the bathroom, and guess what? We
happens.
still have bodies that function. So
It happens. No, it happens. No, you're good. You're good.
I'm back.
Yeah.
You have to use the bathroom.
Yeah,
How would you not use the. Sorry, that's not.
Jack, I wouldn't think about it too hard.
You're right. I started. Gears
then-
started going.
Yeah.
The cogs in the machine.
Don't let. Hey, plug the ears. Don't let the smoke out. You need that.
You're right. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So grounding.
So grounded.
Progress.
But you were telling me, eternity.
I'm thankful for everything that has happened to me, both the good and the bad, despite what the bad means. And when I look towards the future and I see all of the good and bad that can happen, I honestly find myself curious, and I feel like excited might be too strong of a word. I don't know. I think eternity, despite all of the sadness that comes with it, I think in that moment there's like a kind of look towards Jack and this like pain that despite the people that I might lose, I will lose. There are more people I will meet, and more things that I will see, and more things that I can experience. And if I get to experience all of that with you, then I think I can be the version of myself that sees that infinite future and be able to look back on it in infinity, and look back at eternity and go, this was worth it.
I
Wow.
love that.
That was beautiful.
Okay. That really clears up a lot of things for me.
How do you feel about eternity? I mean, you've already started, the first steps into it, and you're kind of locked in now. But when you look towards your future and potentially our future, what do you think?
I'll be honest. I think Shadowy Productions contacting me came at a very pivotal time in my questioning of whether or not eternity could be worth it. But now that I've experienced a house full of happy voices, and I mean, okay, there were some other emotions there too. But now that I've experienced a house full of voices and I have multiple people who seem to actually enjoy being around me, and I've seen the kind of love that families can have and friends can have that I haven't really experienced in several years. Maybe it doesn't have to be as scary or lonely as I thought.
His hand squeezes your knee, as like a barely contained smile stretches across his face.
And on
There's
that
a
note,
grin.
Okay, Jack.
and on
There's a
that note,
grin.
I do think It's the end of the night, as I just saw them flip the sign from open to closed, which is a little bit rude because no
Little
one's
bit
even
rude.
come out to ask us if we won our check yet. But okay.
Oh, I paid for it while we were in there.
Oh, well, that clears that up.
Yeah, no, that's why. But yeah, gosh. Well, Jack, I'm sorry, but I think
No.
Anthea and I are going to have to depart from here.
Oh. And before you guys go, Anthea, this has kind of been on my mind. So synthetic blood, like, are the like, do you give insights to close friends and stuff if like stock prices were to go up or anything? No.
You know what, Jack? I'm always gonna say invest in Pulse. Looks at the camera.
Okay. Not that I would ever go into insider trading.
Jack,
But
Jack, this is being broadcast.
what?
And we'll just kind of like
This is-
point
I thought
towards all
this-
of the cameras.
It's good that you said no, because that would be illegal.
It
So-
would be.
That would be super illegal. And that's why I was joking. I was joking.
You two are so funny.
It's improv. It's all improv.
It's improv.
That's
We
what
have
we're doing.
Yeah. You know what? If you ever come down and, if I ever get back into it, you can watch us perform.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a sweet-
Absolutely.
And hey, if you ever want to get into it,
Oh.
you could always perform.
I don't know if I'm very funny.
That's
Yeah.
that's not true.
That's what
not
they all
true.
say.
That's
They
not
all say
true.
that.
I've seen some very
True.
unfunny people on stage, and you just you not trying to be funny, you're already funnier than those people. So you don't
Well,
have to.
maybe one day. Give me another
one
like
day.
50 years and then maybe I'll look into it.
We'll have time.
Yeah, we got time.
Um, And on that note, Jack, it was really nice to
Mortality.
meet you.
Yeah. Anthea, it's so nice to meet you too. I swear I'll listen to Pulse. I didn't. It's okay.
Pulse is the synthetic blood.
I'll listen to it.
You can listen to the ad.
Okay.
I did. I'm sorry.
You can listen to the
Trying to
ad.
take good
You can
notes.
listen to the ad.
I'll listen to it every day on my way to work, on my way home,
Okay.
and in the bathroom.
Okay, Jack. We're going-
Yogo, can I just give you
Absolutely.
like a little bit more of an intimate goodbye over here?
Yes, I would love that.
I'll stand over here.
It
We'll
was
walk
really
over
good to
to-
see you. And Jack is Jack is such a good guy. And
I-
actually, Kansas City has been really, really nice.
I'm
I really do like it here.
thrilled to hear that. More than thrilled. That's just the best word I can think of right now before my mind turns to mush. Thinking about how this night is about done.
And it was really nice. Thank you.
Thank you for coming here to meet my friend and see me and talk about what our lives could be. Can I kiss you? Can I kiss you? I'm just going to say it or ask it. Yes. Fuck yes.
Of course.
And we'll like just bring you in for like you can tell that his body is not tense but just like full of energy in this moment. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And Anthea drifts off into the, well, I guess not the sunset because then she'd die, but drifts off into the
moon.
midnight.
Yes. Okay. Oh gosh.
Good job, pal. You did
Thanks.
great. You did
Thank
great.
you. Thanks,
did
Bud.
great.
Thanks, Bud. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. What the fuck was with that stocks question?
I don't know, man. Times are tough. Business is bad. Business is real bad.
I'm sorry. Don't I know
Rugos,
it?
I don't want to make it about that, but it's bad, pal.
Hey.
Don't tell
Okay.
anybody else. Are these things still on?
They are.
Business is good. You should. Don't worry about it.
Mhm. And I think from there we will go to whatever comes next. I don't know who has control now.
Yeah, so Anthea goes back to Bar Harbor, Maine. She's back at her manor. And now she has a very, 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 very difficult decision to make. And on the day of the day, the sun sets one more time, and there is one person waiting for Anthea at a little pier near the manor. And when Anthea walks in that direction, the person who she sees is
Sorry about that. Sorry.
and Anthea. The next day comes, and the sun sets, and Anthea walks towards a pier near her manor, and one person is waiting for her, and that person is pause. um okay cool. Okay, so the person who we see at the end of the pier is Sloane. Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit confused. It took me a second to contemplate all of my different emotions. And Anthea walks to the end of the pier. And there, in the night, with the waves crashing around us and the stars filling the sky, is you.
It's me. Hi.
Okay. Sloane, you wrote me a letter and I wrote you one too.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
Okay.
I would love to hear it.
Okay. Okay, Sloane.
Yeah.
My whole life, I knew something was different about me. Before even I was bit, I thought I was unnatural, made broken, a mistake. When I was turned, I thought I was being punished for looking at girls the way reserved for boys. I thought God could hear the thoughts I tried so hard to suppress at night and turned me into the monster that we both knew I was. And for a while, I acted like it, destroying everything in my path. Of course, I know now that none of that was true, and monster is just a word that people use to villainize what they don't understand. But still, I carry all of those feelings with me and everything that I've done because of it. Then new times came when finding another queer person wasn't hard, but finding someone who didn't want to keep you a secret was, which made sense because of the judgment and persecution by humans pretending to be gods. But I had been hiding so much of myself, I wasn't willing to keep another part of myself tucked away. And I was not willing to lose yet another person in my life because of the vampirism or because of the hatred or the self-doubt. So I turned it all off. My desire for a partner, the hunger for companionship, love. I've created so much art through my loneliness, and that has given me an existence with almost everything I thought I wanted. When Shadowy Productions called me and told me the idea for the show, I didn't have high hopes for finding someone. But then you stepped out onto my driveway and you made me feel something that I haven't felt in more than a century. Nervous, eager, butterflies. Everything I had turned off, you turned back on tenfold. When I'm around you, I don't know how to act. I'm not a vampire or an old woman or an orphan or a rock star. I'm just a girl. And I giggle and smile like I did before I knew how badly things could be. I want to wake up most evenings because I know it means I get the chance to hear your voice or see your face. And on the days when I don't get that, I can't help but wonder what you're up to, what song you're listening to, what your favorite moon phase is. I think I could know you for another century and still want to know more. You know who you are, what you want, and the message you want to send out into the world, and you're proud of it, and I'm proud of it. Anthea takes a step closer to you, like really close, like your chests are hovering so close to each other that your body starts to feel like a magnet pulling her in, and she brushes a strand of hair from your cheek to behind your ears. Sloan, since that first salty night on the beach, I've been dying to taste you, to have you. And I want every part of you, every form of you, and everything that we can be and do together. If you let me in, I promise to be the person you need me to be. I'll believe you the second you open up to me. I'll open the door as soon as you call my name. And Sloan, there isn't one era of me that wouldn't have chosen you. You have been worth every single second of the wait. And I am done waiting. So will you please accept my very, very, very real heart?
You know, this is super convenient because I want everything with you too. Yes, obviously. Yes. Yes. They definitely make out, right? We have to believe it.
I think I just like we're so close. I think as soon as you say yes, I just grab your face and pull you right into me. Do you need more time? Do you want more time, or are you ready?
I thought you pushed back my hair for a reason, right? Yeah? I'm not scared. I'm not.
And yeah, under the light of the moon, with the soft breeze blowing around us, wrapping us in its embrace, Anthea leans into Sloane's neck and reveals her teeth and finally sinks them into her neck. And sucks.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to like slowly lay you down on the rocks that we're on, like very gently. And then after a few seconds, I'm gonna bite my wrist and put it gently against your mouth.
I drink. I do. What can I say? I do. You see that she is very flushed during this entire process, but not in a bad way. This is a first. This is a very new and thrilling experience. But she is clearly consenting every step of the way.
And you drink until you don't need to anymore. And then I get on my back and lay next to you and hold your hand as we stare up at the sky and let the process begin.
Can I? We don't have to talk about this right now, but there's something else I wanted to ask you. It was the PS on my letter, and I didn't read that part because I got scared.
Okay. P.S.
P.S. You don't have to say yes. Do you want my bite too?
I do.
You do? Okay,
Yeah.
we can't do it right now because that's like a moon face thing. We gotta wait.
Like I'll do mine, you do yours,
Yeah, and then I'll do yours, and then we'll. Oh, this is so good.
Wait.
I'm so happy.
Sloan, I have a PS too.
What's your PS?
I love you too.
Oh. This is the best day of my life! Just screaming, prone on a dock. Oh.
And I think that is the end of Love After Life season 1.
Yes, beautiful helicopter shot fades out. The camera's finally leave you two alone. Oh my gosh! Do you know how much money we have raised, y'all?
No, do I have to kiss Sloan some more?
Probably, but
Oh,
the total.
Oh no!
Our current total is $825 for Planned Parenthood.
Oh my god!
Oh my
yes!
god!
Yes. Thank you everyone so much for everyone who has donated, who has shared our stream, who has tuned in, who has done anything to help us be here. Thank you so much. Taz, if you've recovered a little bit, do you want to tell people what is the first prize that they could possibly win tonight?
Yes, our incredible, amazing, beautiful friends over at Goblins and Gays are putting together a merch package for anyone who donated tonight. Shout out Dusty and Alyssa. Y'all are the real MVPs.
Ooh.
And our winner for that is...
Hold on. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry. Pause. 5 seconds. I clicked the wrong button. Don't yell at me, Jen. It's fine. That prize is actually going to Nate. Congratulations, Nate.
Yay!
I made an error. Don't
The
worry
real
about
Dave
it.
Bishop.
The real,
The real
possibly.
Dave.
I don't know. That's not confirmed. Don't put words in my mouth. So yay! Now that we have this week's giveaway out of the way, Taz, remind the folks, what is our grand prize?
Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. But like not as good as Goblets and Gays, but just a little bit under. We have a sweatshirt and tote bag merch package dealio from one of my favorite authors of all time, V.E. Schwab. If you haven't read their books, they're amazing. Check them out. They've written books like Addie LaRue and Gallant and Barry
our rose in the midnight soil.
Yeah.
There's my fiance.
I have it. It's
Now
right
helping me out.
And
And that winner is
wow, Kendo, drum roll. Oh, sorry, people wanted it. Okay, people demanded it. Okay. And that is gonna go to. I said this wrong last week. I'm probably gonna say it wrong this week. Garius?
oh shit!
Oh,
That's
hell
Jonathan.
yeah.
That means I get that. Hell yeah!
Yay! Congratulations!
Yes, best night ever.
Oh
that
my
you're
God.
winning. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Oh my
gosh. That's
God.
going to bring us to an end for the show for our giveaways. But before we fade out, I do want to say a big thank you to our lovely guests that are here this week that
Yes.
were our family members,
I love my gay moms and
Um,
my Grammy.
Mimas, Grammys, lovely best friends who would give the
Yes.
best awkward pep talks.
Incredible.
That was our Sadie. That was Abby came back for a special appearance. That was Ian. Ian, I didn't know if we could find you in social somewhere. They can't see you on screen. You're just here in my space. But you can tell me right now if people can find you anywhere if they want to.
That's real.
For sure. Perfect.
Yeah,
they all
there it is. Carrier pigeon. Tell them to go find Ian. That's how you find Ian. And before we finish our final goodbye and wrap up, I'm gonna start with Kendo. Hey bud, how you doing? Why don't
Starting
you
with
tell
the
the
losers
folks?
first. Hey everybody. No, it's understandable. I saw this coming. Hey everybody, my name is Kendrick or Kendall, whichever you prefer. You can find me on the internet anywhere that matters at Kendo Makes Films. You can find my actual play podcast, Tales Yet Told, wherever you get your podcasts, and on the internet where it matters at Tales Yet Told, on Blue Sky at talesyettold.com, and wouldn't you know it, that website just works. If you want to find out any more information about our horror actual play show that is pretty damn freaky and fucked up in many different ways.
And amazing.
And amazing, some people say.
I say. I've been saying it.
And
for years.
you know what? Kelly won, so you should listen to what she says. She says it's great. It's gotta be great.
It's gotta be great.
Kendo only makes excellent things.
Kelly, why don't you tell the folks where to find you in the space?
I don't know. I think there's an airplane somewhere. I don't know what that was. Hi, I'm the Kellhop on all socials. That's where you can find me. This has been so fun, and like every step of the way. And even though, like, I missed friends with each week, but it was so fun to tell this story with everybody who got to be a part of this. And thank you for letting me be here. I'm very happy. That's all.
We're happy you're here too, Taz. I mean, and Kelly. Oh my God, I was looking at Taz as I was saying Kelly because I was gonna say Taz next. I'm so
You're a
sorry.
collective now.
Yeah, you're now a couple. You're now collective. People are gonna mix up your names. That's how it works. Anyway,
Yep.
thank you all for tuning in. You're all amazing people out there. Unless we have any other business on stream here, we're gonna go head over and say hi to our friends over at Help Action Needed.
Yeah, let me tell y'all where you can find me. My name is Taz.
there you go.
Find me.
See, this is why I said Taz.
Hey everybody, I created this show.
I figured they were gonna come back and see you here. I mean, you're not leaving. We have you now.
Okay.
I'm the star.
Find me at Reader and Rogue. I am a part of Game Master Monday. You can find me here. That's true. I have a mini series coming out in November called The World We Knew with some familiar faces, and it's going to be the best thing I've ever created in my life, and I'm very excited about it because I've been thinking about it for years. So that's the next big thing for me, and you should keep an eye on my socials so that you can see when it comes out. And thank you, Jen, for everything.
Thank you, Jen.
Rockstar.
Wonderful.
Rockstar. Don't hide.
Jen.
Don't hide from this.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I will take care of that in chat. for
They
you,
know
Jen.
we're perceiving you. Even if they can't visually see you, they know we're looking. We're looking.
Thank everyone for being here. We appreciate you. We're gonna stop embarrassing our bird behind the screen so that they can send us into our raid. And we'll see you next time? Question mark? I don't know. Tune in and find out. Bye.